Welcome back to the Infinity series, my ongoing quest to conquer the Minecraft Multiverse. In the previous episode, I got myself a full set of netherite tools and armor, which took way longer than I thought it would. Our next step in our quest is to establish a base of operations. I need to build a structure that will house all the blocks, items, and mobs that we collect straight from the multiverse. The desert is probably not anyone's first choice when finding a spot to build, but since we're getting everything we need from other dimensions, I feel the location doesn't really matter. I have put a lot of thought into what the base will look like, and I am excited to begin working on it. Trust me, it's gonna be way better than that piece of garbage I put together. The first thing I need to do is clear out this area. It is already relatively flat, but these hills here need to go. I managed to flatten out a bit of the area all the way back here. We're not even a quarter of the way flattened. I still have to tear down this whole mountain, all the land up here, and chunks of these mountains over here, as well as filling in all the space over here. And while we were working, I almost lost my shovel, and my pickaxe is starting to wear down. And after going through 5 diamond shovels, I realized we're about to hit a resource issue. I only have a stack of diamonds left, and this is just about all the food I have left on me. I think it's a good time to take a break here and explore some dimensions. The last video got 3 comments, so we're gonna check them out and see which dimensions they take us to. Our first winner is Cetriolineo. I hope I pronounced that right. First book. Oh, I am suffocating. I am suffocating. Oh boy. What even happened? Why am I over here? That could have been bad. There isn't much going on here, unfortunately, but aside from the fact that it almost killed me, it's kind of neat. I somehow managed to lose my portal. Oh, it's over here. Oops. If we ever need pistons, we know where to go. Our next winner? Tomo CRO TFG. Let's see where this one takes us. And I am suffocating again. See a magma cube over here. There's not much else going on in this one either, and it is pretty laggy, so I'm gonna head back. Our final winner? Rich Connor GMN. Also, shout out for turning on notifications. I really appreciate it. Please do not suffocate me. Oh, well, at least I'm not suffocated. What is going on? I am underwater. Where is the portal? Oh, there's withers. Where's the portal? We're kind of in trouble here. There's a wither right there. I think that's our portal right there. I see a bit of obsidian. I do not think we have enough blocks though. It is so laggy here. Alright, we need to take a risk. We're okay, we're okay. Please let me cross. Aha, the portal! Let's take some of these books and then head out. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make it out of that dimension, but we made it out relatively unscathed. The Infinity Snapshot is full of so many undocumented bugs and glitches that weird stuff like that is just bound to happen. Alright, so like I had mentioned previously, we are running out of diamonds to excavate this entire area and flatten it out. I don't want to use up all of my armor and tools before we can even begin collecting from the multiverse. So we need to find the dimensions that provided us diamonds and netherite. The box of infinite books provides a unique dimension depending on where it is placed. Basically, each book is titled with the coordinates of where the box was, right? But it's not the standard block coordinates that we're all familiar with. It's actually the coordinates of the chunk the box is placed in. So if we look here, I reverse engineered the location of where the diamond dimension should be. The first digit of the title is the X coordinate of the chunk. So if you look at chunk here, and I walk around, I'm in a different chunk here compared to this one. This is chunk 0 on the X coordinate. The second digit is the Z coordinate, which we are in 19. The third digit is the orientation of the box itself. So if it was facing a different direction, it would be a different number. The fourth digit is the distance of the box from the beginning of the chunk. So right here is where the chunk changes, and it is 11 blocks this way, and the last digit is the Y value of the block, which is at 78. So theoretically, this book should take us to the diamond dimension if I toss it here. Let's see if our theory is correct. And it worked. It actually worked. What's interesting is that I actually grabbed this book from a different dimension. I didn't place that block in the overworld. I just spammed a ton of the boxes in a different dimension. And no matter which dimension you are in, as long as you're in the same chunk, if you place the box in the same chunk at the same location, you will get the same book, which is good for us because we need more materials. Hey, this is BabyGhast from the future. I was editing and I noticed a clip that I wanted to include in this episode was missing, and that is because I was not filming. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna recreate the clip that I wanted to include, and you guys are gonna pretend that I'm funny, and you're gonna laugh, and it's gonna boost my self-esteem. Alright, we got a deal? Okay, thank you. Alright, I did a little mining off camera. I am a great Minecraft YouTuber. This looks like I just went into creative mode. If my calculations are correct, the netherite dimension should be located right here. Fingers crossed. No way, it actually worked. Oop. Alright. That was a close one. I have enough netherite to destroy the economy. Ooh, this one's pretty good. Efficiency 4 and silk touch. Ooh, this is gonna make the process way faster. Oh my gosh. Surprise! Here is another time-lapse just for you. Flattening out the rest of this desert took me several hours to complete. So lucky for you, I condensed it into the most satisfying parts. I left out a lot of the process as a result, so allow me to fill you in. In between flattening this mountain, I went ahead and used the sandstone to fill in the areas that were too low. There was a lot of material to remove from the desert, and I honestly couldn't do it without these new tools. Efficiency 4 is good enough to instant mine sand and sandstone, but I was also burning through a lot of tools despite them being netherite and enchanted with Unbreaking 3. To make more tools, I revisited the lapis dimension from the last episode. and I mined the ore to give me enough experience to reach level 30 and enchanted my tools. I even made a whole new set of armor because of how many times I was attacked during the night. The biggest thing slowing me down was nighttime. Being constantly attacked by phantoms was not fun. I do not plan on sleeping in a bed either because I want every second I spend in this world to reflect the effort I put in. So phantoms are just gonna be a pain until this base is finished. Also, you may notice the time lapse will start to bug out. Part of that is because somewhere in this recording process, I updated my graphics drivers and forgot to fix my settings before recording. By the time I had thought about checking my setup, it was too late and I recorded like half the montage in poor quality. At least you can still tell what is going on. I was afraid the entire episode was ruined. I wouldn't know what to do if my clips had turned out blurry and pixelated. So my apologies for that. Aside from that, I am extremely excited to tell you about my plans for the Infinity series. This whole area that I am clearing will be the floor of my mega base, which will store all the blocks, items, and mobs we collect from the multiverse. You may be wondering, what kind of base has to be this big? Well, since we are living in a desert, I want to build myself a pyramid. When finished, it will be taller than the Great Pyramid of Giza if we are assuming every block in Minecraft is 1 meter cubed. Later you will see me build the outline of the structure and you can get a better idea on how large it is going to be. Inside will contain a huge automatic sorting system. The idea is that I can dump all my stuff into one chest and the system will cycle the items through and auto sort them. The pyramid will also contain a zoo with all the mobs we collect. Collecting every mob in the game will be a real challenge for me, especially when we have to transport them from other dimensions. The zoo will have every type of mob in the game. I will not bother collecting every single variant of all the mobs because some mobs like the tropical fish have over 3,000 variants or something like that. One of each mob is good enough for me. That being said, I also tested in creative mode that it is impossible to push an ender dragon through a portal, so the dragon will not be included on the list. Plus, I don't know how I could contain a dragon when they delete all the blocks around them. I am very scared of housing a wither as well, since it will most likely attack the zoo. So unless I can find a solution for that, I am excluding the wither from the list as well. I have a lot planned for the future of this series, and a lot to get done. I want to give everyone a huge thank you for tuning in and showing your support for the series. I have high hopes for turning this series into something very fun and well polished. I have learned so much while working on these 3 episodes, like new editing techniques, how to write a script, how to imagine the scenes I want to create. It's been a whole learning process and I am thankful for the support and the feedback. But anyways, here we are, the end of the time lapse, and the beginning of my base. I hope I didn't bore you with all my rambling. And as always, we have an Easter egg dimension to explore. Today we will be exploring the Sky Grid dimension. Sky Grid was our winner, so let's check it out. Oh, I completely forgot about this one. This dimension has not only every single block, but every single block state in the game. This would be a good place to search for blocks that we are missing. This place has literally everything. I see an end portal frame right there. I see a command block. It's gonna be kind of hard to see, but there is a dragon egg right there. What I'm gonna do is place some water down like this, and then try to make my way right here. I almost just fell right there, okay. I can't remember if you get a trophy or not from collecting the dragon egg, but... Oh, we do. Yep. The next generation. Awesome. From this angle, you can see the entire perimeter of the base cleared out. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to show your support down below. Goodbye!